Warning: the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Inside the Drag Closet with Jade. Join Jade DeVere and her fabulous team of guests as they discuss all things drag, from wigs to makeup to performances and everything in between.
Join us at WLFE-DV.com for upcoming shows and more.
Well, hello there, kids. Welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, the interactive vodcast where we talk about all things drag and some things that aren't. Who knows? We're really just here to have a good time. Tonight's going to be a fun night. We are having a birthday face-off. That's right. Myself and all of my co-hosts have decided to shift gears a little bit, and we did our makeup as if we were each other. I painted my makeup tonight. If you couldn't tell by what's behind me, I'm doing the illusion of Miss Amethyst Diamond tonight. I figured, why not? It's so much fun. And it was a really good learning experience. So I definitely recommend all drag performers out there, get together with your friends and play around one night. But we do have a couple things to get to first. And of course, we always like to start off with 3 simple questions. And that is who, what, and where. Who am I? My name is Jade DeVere. I have been a drag performer for about 10 years now. I've been performing my entire life. Since I could crawl, I knew I loved the performing arts, and that is what I have dedicated my life to. What am I wearing? Well, we'll start with the jewelry. This is a beautiful set by Rock Spike Hawks. Because, of course, Amethyst and Lolly, they work together on a lot of jewelry, so I was like, I got to represent my Rock Spike Hawks tonight. I'm actually wearing multiple wigs because I realized I didn't have any natural hair colors with big hair. So I'm actually wearing 2 wigs, one in the front, one in the back. You know, sometimes she likes to party. The front wig was styled by the amazing Miss Kenra Lynn, who just started her own business. I need to message her. I forgot what the name was off the top of my head because I suck. And then another wig on top of it because when one just isn't enough. My makeup tonight was a birthday present. It is the Such a Gem palette from Morphe. I did almost all of my makeup in this. I love this palette. It is amazing. I used my new brushes from that nope, forgot the name of it already. My makeup brush set. That's what it's called. Duh. Really fun brushes. I've really enjoyed these. The dress I got off of Amazon ages ago. It's super cute. You know, we were playing around tonight. And last but not least, where can you find me? Well, you can find me every Wednesday night right here on Inside the Drag Closet on WLFE-DB Radio. Right before this show, you could actually have caught me on Richard Too Fast, Too Furious. From the Social Distancing Players, we did a production of Richard II mashed up with the Fast and the Furious movies. It was ridiculous, and I had such a fun time. This Sunday, you can catch me on Countess Catalina's Wine Mixer. Follow her on Patreon. But yeah, that's all there is about me. I'm so glad to have so many people here this evening. We already have a whole bunch of comments. Hello, everyone. I look fabulous in this face. You know what is funny? You know what? We'll get to that in a little bit. Like, this was a fun learning experience, but I want to talk about this with the girls here. We also, as always, have our merch. I want to thank everybody out there who has been buying our stuff. You can get our stuff at www.jadedevere.com/merch. We have the Inside the Drag Closet hoodies and t-shirts. We've got the Diamond Dish t-shirt. We've got the Snatched by Scarlet shirts. We've got Affirmations with Anastasia. And earlier today, we launched the Just Ask Jade merchandise. So yes, if you want my face on your chest, go there. not really what I meant to say, but that's what came out. We also have some face masks and gaiters. We have my favorite item that we have has to be our fanny packs. I love a good fanny pack. And last but not least, we also launched today some stickers. So you can get stickers on our site as well. So if you want to represent Inside the Drag Closet, by all means, pick up some stuff. But you know what? I'm not going to sit here all night by myself. I want to bring in my fabulous co-hosts. I'm going to bring them all in and we're going to talk about our makeup a little bit. So welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, Amethyst Diamond, Scarlet Overkill, and Anastasia Diamond.
Hey.
Wait, that wasn't right. Wait,
what?
Right?
Huh? So we're gonna go around. We're gonna go around in a circle. We're gonna do some who, what, where. We're gonna talk about our makeup a little bit, and we're going to start off right over here. Girl, give us some who, what, where.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Inside the Drag Closet. My name is Scarlet Overkill, aka Amethyst Diamond. Tonight, my makeup is by the James Charles palette. Nice and colorful and bright, if you can't tell. It's actually not MAC tonight, can you believe it? My jewelry is by Rocks by Cox. It's a nice burgundy, white opaline, and AB set. Some really pretty nails tonight to match my Louis Vuitton print dress. Where can you find me? Here at my house. Usually, sometimes at the grocery store. You can find me down on the corner of 16th and 10th on Wednesdays only when I'm not on the show. You can find me on Facebook under Amethyst Diamond. You can also find me on the Instagram at Amethyst_Diamond1. Hi.
Shenanigans. All right, girl, your turn. Go for it.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Scarlet Overkill. Tonight, Anastasia Diamond. I'm wearing this lovely dress I got from designer Miriam Paul. This hair, I don't know where it came from. I've had it for years. My makeup tonight is a little bit of Jeffree Star Cosmetics, Anastasia Beverly Hills, NYX Cosmetics, and e.l.f. And I'm wearing a ring from Michelle Lee Sterling. And where can you find me? You can find me every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Inside the Drag Closet, and every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Across the Pond.
Ooh.
Amazing. And last but not least, go for it, girl.
Oh, hey, girl. Hello, Sean. My name is Anastasia Diamond. Face of Jade DeVere. And no, I am not doing whiteface. Pause. Y'all ain't gonna catch me. Y'all ain't gonna cancel me. Okay? I am doing a face that Jade did back in 2018, and she was giving you some Marie Antoinette realness, girl. So it was a little sunshine. It was a little something different because I'm black. But I had a blast doing it. So you can. What I'm wearing is a little bit of a lot of Ben Nye neutral setting powder, a crap ton of Morphe Clown White, a little bit of Juvia's Place, and some glitter from Ulta Beauty. You can never go wrong with Ulta Beauty. I have some hair by Zamber Sky because Jade had some white hair in the picture, but the only white hair that I have is my Ursula look, and that just wouldn't go with it. I have some new jewels here from Lux. They are absolutely gorgeous. I thought it would be very nice to go with the Marie Antoinette look, since we are doing Marie Antoinette, giving you some crown realness here. Ooh, yes, honey. And I also have my nails on from Miss Lollycox. Of course, I don't usually paint my nails, but Jade does. So she wasn't gonna catch me slipping. And so yeah, here we are in this outfit from my mother's closet, fully stoned. Let me stand up real quick so you can get the theater. So you can get the. Oh, that's not a belt, baby girl. That is fully stoned by me. Oh, don't look at that part right there though, because that's stuff. But here we are.
Oh my God.
Oh my God is right.
This
nails on.
Oh, lovely.
I have to say, this was such a fun learning experience tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
Absolutely. I learned that I don't have near enough black eyeliner. Not even close. Not even close.
so full disclosure, Amethyst, what is one thing you learned from the makeup you did tonight?
Everybody knows that I'm all about, the glamour and the fish look, and whatnot. Tonight, I learned that, I can appreciate other styles.
Mm-hmm.
I did this. Honestly, it was easy for me to do. It really, really was. I learned that, pretty doesn't always look so glamorous. You can be pretty and spooky and still rock the show. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes, I've never had green lips before. I mean,
Wow.
hello. But I love it. I love it. It's like it sparked a brand new character for me.
Yeah.
So Scarlett, if anything ever happens to you, I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
If I go missing for a while, you take my place.
Like when I put the wig on tonight and looked in the mirror, I was like, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I got you down, girl. I got your nose ring. I got your little boop boop right here and here. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I got you.
But I have the beauty marks.
I got you. And then you too, I'm coming for you for the next round. Okay.
Game on.
Game on.
Yes.
We've already talked about it. Like, we had so much fun doing this that we're all gonna, like, different months we're gonna be like, okay, this month I'm gonna be Anastasia. Anastasia's gonna be Scarlet. Scarlet's gonna be Amethyst, and Amethyst is gonna be Jade. Like, this is gonna be a thing.
Yes.
How about you, Scarlet? What did you learn doing your makeup like this tonight?
That I still, after 2.5 years, fucking hate eyebrows. No, I think I learned that basically the same thing as Amethyst. Like, Jade, like when I first started drag, I was like, I wanted to be, I hate saying the word different, but like I wanted to do something that wasn't just like everyone else, So I remember like trying to do something more like punk, like when I did Drag Race, punk rock kind of, and everyone was like, "Oh, you'll never make it if you're not like a beauty fishy person." So then I tried that makeup for a while and I hated it. I just did not like it. I was like, I don't feel, even tonight putting this on, I was like, I don't feel myself. I was like, because it's not me, it's not what I'm used to. And then over the years I evolved into like what Scarlet is. So then going backwards tonight, it was like breaking out of that comfort zone and doing something that I haven't done in years and years. So it was a struggle when I first started, but now the outcome, I was like, okay, I could still, change up my look if I wanted to. Pull off a little. The eyebrows are good. Yeah. They're sisters. So yeah.
How about you, Anastasia? What did you learn today?
Girl, I learned so much.
She learned she didn't have enough clown white. That's what she learned.
Girl. This was quite an adventure. I was thinking it was gonna be like fairly easy because I was like, girl, it's clown white, a little blush, and eye, and all that kind of stuff. I think it's gonna be real easy. But like this entire process, oh my goodness gracious, this was crazy. I did learn for your eyebrows, are those the last things that you put on?
No. I do my eyebrows before I do the rest of my eye, and then I go based off that.
Okay, because I did my eyebrows last. And so I was like, because I know that you start your eyebrows sort of in your cut crease. Mm-hmm. And so I was like trying to give that realness, but like I ran out of space real fast. I was like, there's no more.
Yep.
No more.
But yeah, this was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
I'm glad you chose that. Like, for anyone who was wondering, here is the look she was going for.
Yes.
Did that right in front of the Capitol building. I was freezing that whole day because it was January, like several years ago. But yeah, like, I love a good Rococo look.
I was really nervous because like the under eyes, you don't put white under your eyes. which as everyone who's watched the show, I love white on my eyes because I can hide my bags. I can I can put some new colors down there to hide the mistakes I made. But this thing, you had to like really be precise. Very scary.
Yeah. The one thing I learned tonight was that, and we were joking about it earlier, Amethyst and I actually paint very similarly, but she actually blends it and I don't.
Okay.
That's what it is. I like sharper angles. Hers is very soft. I feel very beautiful tonight though. Like,
I mean, let me tell you something. And I'm really not saying this because you're me. You look gorgeous. Like,
thank you.
Really, really beautiful. And it's not because you're being me, I swear to God. It's really not. You look amazing.
Honestly, I feel amazing. I think as drag performers, we all have that point where we're like, I want to feel beautiful. And tonight, I legit feel beautiful. Granted, I have a migraine from both of these wigs up on my head.
Well, that's fine.
That's okay. And I have it styled over here to cover my bra strap.
Facts. How'd you know I did that too? Oh my God. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Great.
But yeah, I can't stop looking at my screen. I'm just like, this is so much fun. Look at all of us.
You look like a whole chick. You look like
Right?
a lady.
Literally.
Lady. With
We
lady
all
parts
just,
and everything. Lady.
This is definitely like one of those things. We were talking about it a little bit before the show. Many years ago, when we were doing amateur drag race in Harrisburg, the coaches all decided to dress up as each other. And a lot of the veteran performers at that point were like, oh my God, why would you do that? You're all going to hate each other. And we're like, we're making fun of each other with the other person there. Like, we're all in on it. And we all painted each other. Like, it was fun. Like, I definitely felt like I learned tonight. Like, I'm now, like, I can't wait to try Scarlett and Anastasia's looks. Like,
oh my goodness.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
A year from now, none of us are going to look like our normal drag.
Literally.
Nope.
Yeah.
So let's get to some of the questions that we're getting from the audience. We did get a couple people saying happy birthday, Jade and Amethyst. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We both just turned 18. Thank you.
Don't tell everybody that. God, I'm so old.
They're going to find out you're not old enough to drink.
Oh, talk about it. Let me get
Go get a cocktail, girl.
Yeah.
What did I post in my bio? Oh, I'm 26 for the 16th time.
Yeah.
Where was it? There was a really good question in here. My God, we have a lot of people watching. This is amazing. Here it is. Amber would like to know, how much longer did it take everyone to get dolled up? And also, did you all paint together and ask for tips or vice versa's makeup? Who wants to take that first?
I'll go first. Honestly, I messed around setting everything up for the camera, my jewelry, my outfit, everything. And that took longer for me than to actually do the makeup. I started putting makeup on my face at 7:15. And we have to check in at 8 o'clock. So
wow.
Like base brows, everything. So
amazing.
It was actually easier for me to look at a picture of Scarlett and just emulate it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I purposely did not ask any advice from Scarlett because I wanted to see if I could pull her off myself.
Yeah.
So, I think I did.
Yeah.
Oh, completely.
I love it.
And yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if any of us really talked to each other before we did it.
No.
Like, we all just were like, game on. Here's her picture.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to answer next?
Yeah.
I can go next. So I feel like it took me a lot less time but also because I only used one color really on my face. So normally I do 3 different foundations, gotta blend those together, make sure to marry the browns. This time I said boom, 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 boom. Like the most amount of time that the most amount of time that I spent doing something was the placing the clown white on my face. Because I don't, like, normally you have, well, for me, I have like a stick. So I just glide it on really quickly for my foundation. This, I had to sit, and blend, make sure that it wasn't streaky. And I was like, is it done yet? But yeah, it took me a lot less time, even with all of that.
Wow.
Amazing. How about you, Scarlett?
Mine probably took about the same. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't know what time I started or finished. I just got in front of the mirror, pulled up a picture of Anastasia on my phone, and just went to town on my face. So I have no idea like what time I started or like what time I was actually done. But I probably about the same. I think like for me it just took it probably would have took less time because it's not as much makeup as I normally wear. But like doing the eyebrows, since I haven't done eyebrows on my face for my my aesthetic in so long, it was like trying to draw on eyebrows again and make sure they looked like sisters. So, but yeah, I didn't ask her Anastasia for any advice. I was like, I need to find a picture. I'm like scrolling through your Instagram, girl. And I was like, I need to find one that has the most colors on the face so I can still do color. And then the reason I chose this one is because it was from the look that you did. Not sure how long ago it was, but you had purple eyebrows. So I'm like, I'm going to do this. So
yes,
yeah,
with the orange dress.
Yeah.
Oh my god, when I'm pissed off because the phone rings at my house and I'm like, is someone gonna answer that? Who's calling?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
I
started painting around like 4:30, 4 o'clock-ish, because I had a show before this. So it still took me about, 2 hours, but I need to learn to no longer paint in front of my laptop. Because I know if I do, I'm going to do stuff on here. I'm going to, multitask. Like, it takes me so much longer now. But this was fun. Like, I keep saying educational. I sound like a broken record. For the kids watching who don't know what that is, mommies and daddies used to listen to different music. Anyway, Teddy has another good question along with this. What was the hardest part of doing another queen? Her not stealing your wardrobe. Oh, I think he meant makeup.
Oh.
Who wants to go?
The hardest part about doing another queen. I mean, obviously, Scarlett and I's styles are a little different,
It's
So
just eyeliner.
I started doing my makeup, and inside my head, Amethyst is like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I am really enjoying actually being Scarlett tonight. There was no hard part about it at all. There really wasn't. It was. I looked at something. I said, okay, apply, and there it is. So, yeah,
Wow,
nice.
It was fun. It's fun. I'm having more fun than difficulty. So, yeah.
Yes, I know. We kind of paint the same. I just wear a lot more black eyeliner than you.
Just a tad.
Yeah, just a tad.
Smidgen.
Amazing.
Oh my
I think
God.
the hardest part for me was I know where I like hide things. So like I was like, ooh, my jawline's fully out. Like my nose like, ooh, yeah. Can we push the titties up to confuse them? Jesus. I was like, I couldn't contour my nose because I was like, wait, Jay doesn't contour her nose in this picture. So there's a lot of things that we do like for our specific faces to like hide things that we don't want people to see. And doing this kind of face, switching it up.
It's all out there.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I think the hardest part in general is eyes. Because the eyes make the queen.
Yeah.
Oftentimes.
Yeah.
How about you, Scarlett?
Yeah, that the hardest part for me was not wanting to put on 600 pounds of makeup and stopping myself from doing so. So I was just like, well, because like doing the eyes and stuff, I was like putting on like the color. I was like, I need more color. No, this look only has pink on the eye. And then I was like doing like, yeah, right. I was like, no more color. And then I got to like the little like, you know, the black in the corner of the eyes here for the like the little subtle wings. And I was like, I could just keep going a little further. No, maybe no. And I was like, I was just trying to stop myself from like doing more, basically.
That struggle is real.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's crazy though is like going back to like my hidden comment, like my hidden thing. The reason, like, I actually cover my entire lid and then some with black liner. Yeah. But like the way that my face is shaped, it looks like it's a little tiny wing. It's weird.
That's how mine are too. Like even when I do my regular drag, most of my natural eyelid is covered in black because my eyes are inset. So I just fill it all in black. Most of my color is almost up to my natural eyebrow.
Yes.
So yeah, I totally get what you're saying.
So then, Scarlett, or I guess with Amethyst, where did you start your color for Scarlett? And then Scarlett, where do you normally start your color?
For me, I mean, my color this pink is on my forehead, baby. Just saying. Just saying. It's almost to my hairline, honey. Almost to the hairline. She's up there. She's up there.
I don't have like a set like I know, you know, from doing my look for so long, I know how high my wings are gonna go, and I know that the color needs to like go up to a certain, you know, height, not like as high as the wings, but like a certain height. And then so I'll like start putting color, and I put my color right on where my real eyebrow is, the one that I covered. I'll put the color right on top of it and build it up a little bit. And then I'll do a darker color on top of my eyebrow to really hide the. So like, for example, like sometimes I'll do like a purple and pink blend. So I'll cover like my whole like real eyebrow that's glued down and like up to where like I know the black's gonna go. I mean the wing's gonna go, and then like make that all pink, and then I'll go back over top of my eyebrow so you really can't see that I have eyebrows covered, and put purple on top of that, and then blend the two colors together.
So what I'm hearing is we don't really know how to cover our brows properly. We just put a whole bunch of eyeshadow on to give the illusion.
Accurate.
That's
Speak for yourselves, hoes.
Oh,
Listen.
I see. Well, Anastasia, when I covered my brow, like I could go up further with my white and do the white like over where my real brow was glued down, and you wouldn't still see it. But I do it because like I'm in that, even like doing virtual stuff, I'm still in that mindset of like, if I'm gonna perform or something, I want that dark color over my brow in case it does sweat and pop. The dark colors, so then you can't see it.
Exactly. I feel that.
She is absolutely right, because most of my eyebrow is covered with black eyeliner right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That struggle is real.
I would not have had to do like the second half of my eyebrow in blue. I could have just left it bushy.
You could just put black on it.
Never would have known. Yep. Seriously.
Just a little Sharpie.
Seriously.
So Alicia asked us two questions, one of which we already answered. We'll definitely be doing this a few more times because this is fun. Like,
this is great.
Like we're having a blast with this. Her next question: how did you all decide who is going to be who and what looks to go by?
Yeah, Jade, how did you?
Yeah.
Anyway,
legitimately, I looked at the calendar and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be Amethyst. Amethyst is going to be Scarlet. Scarlet's going to be Anastasia. Anastasia's going to be me. It was not that scientific. Now, the looks we all picked, I wish I would have asked before the show to send in the picture you used as inspiration. But yeah, I was just looking at different pictures of Amethyst, and I found that beautiful one of her sitting. I believe she was judging a pageant at the time, in a beautiful black and white dress, and I just kept looking at it and staring at it. And, you know, there were a lot of things in that picture. I was like, I kind of do that. Like, I'm obsessed with how she does her cheeks. Like, I want to do this again. Like, she does her nose contour. I haven't done my nose contour in years. And I was like, let's bring her back. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute though. Wait a minute.
And that is why I look like Shrek right now.
Stop it.
Stop.
It's the nose contour. It's so funny. Speaking of the nose contour, so like when I was looking at Anastasia's picture, I was like, you have your nose contour that wraps around and goes up and then goes into your eyebrows or the color or whatever. So I'm doing that and I'm not used to that. I'm used to just starting like my nose contour here and going right down and making it like thinner than like a sheet of paper. Like my nose contour is that thin. Like, so I'm like doing it and I'm like, ooh, thinner. No. And I had to erase. I'm like, no, too thin, too thin.
It's so unusual, but I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, then let's answer this next question, and we'll take a quick commercial break after this one. This is a good one. Of course, my husband sent this in because he's an instigator, and he knows this is going to get a good answer.
What do you do now?
Is there anything that you are planning to take from tonight's look to incorporate into your normal aesthetic moving forward?
Absolutely not. I'll never do brows again.
Oh my God.
Well, in all seriousness, though, like I had fun doing this because it was a challenge, you know? Like, you know, Amethyst and I both said now before, like you're so used to, you pick up that brush and boom, 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 you do your routine, bam, you're done. And then to have to think about doing makeup again and do different stuff and challenge yourself it was fun, you know? It was that like, is this enough? Should I add more? No, it's too much. Oh wait, she does it this way. So again, like just having to think while you're doing it, because you're not used to that. You're so used to like, you hop down in front of your mirror and like I said, boom, 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 you do your steps for your mug and it's done. Yeah. So having to think about that and, you know, look at a picture while you're doing it and kind of try and recreate that, it was challenging, but it was a fun challenge. Like I had fun with it.
Nice.
Me too. I mean, for me, the takeaway is don't be afraid of all the colors in the crayon box. You know, I usually try to do muted and neutral tones, and I mean, I just got this, so there's a lot of colors.
Come on, color.
There's a lot of opportunities for me to do this. So you know, use them. Yes. Don't be afraid of the makeup. Don't be afraid. It won't bite you.
Nope.
No.
How about you, Anastasia?
I think that I will take away from this really just not being afraid of doing something like tweaking a little bit. Like for my brows, like I really do like the brows that I did that I thought that you did they sort of are similar to like a Trixie brow, like where they kind of I like that actually. I kind of like this stuff. I kind of looking over here because my mirror's right here, and I'm like, bitch, like you really do a white face.
Wow.
But
there it is.
You know, no, I definitely think that I will take away potentially like more for like the contour and blush. I think that sometimes I go a little too harsh with my contour, like a little too dark for my contour maybe, and I need to add more blush. I really am enjoying this blush look. And I can't wait to do it. And also, I think I'm gonna also take away maybe trying a pink lip again, because I tried pink whenever I was younger, like 6 years ago, and I look back and I was like, woo, I look like a baby hooker. So I might try and go back to pink.
It happens. It happens.
You just went from a baby hooker to a grown up hooker. It's fine.
That's fair.
You know what? I wanted to bring that up because you brought it up, Anastasia. That was one thing about your look. I started putting blush on and I was like, oh wait, does this bitch even wear blush? Oh, how do you not wear blush? Oh, and I wanted to like And so I just did a little bit, and I like mixed it with the highlights, so you can't really see it. But I'm like, oh my god, I need more blush. I love wearing blush. I don't know how you do it.
I use blush, but like because I'm black, the blush I put on like let me tell you, I get this little brush thing right here, and I go up and down, and I'm sitting there for like 2 minutes at least, and like it still comes out. And I'm using Juvia's place, and I'm like, girl, this just ain't it. This ain't it. So yeah, I do put blush on, but maybe I should go a little bit lighter on my contour.
Never. Don't do it. And honestly, for me tonight, like when I did Scarlet's, I don't really have any color blush on right now. This is like I think it's Fever by MAC. I think it's called Fever. It's like a plum berry sort of color. Holy crap, there's a lot of makeup in my palette. I can't operate with these things on. I'm sorry. So I used, what did I use? I used this one. And just a smidge of this one.
Okay.
And I didn't use any of the eyeshadows at all. I used all James Charles because I wanted to not touch my MAC tonight. I was like, don't touch it. And I love it actually. So
I mixed
that.
And I use this one because I forget who I saw. I think it might have been Jane Dior Fierce or Latrice Royale. I mean, it might have been Shea Coulee, but they were like, as a queen of color, you should be using orange for your blush.
Yes.
And like ever since I did that, I was like, I can see my blush.
Oranges, peaches, anything orange, mandarin, any of those. Absolutely. And also when I do my regular drag, I actually blend my under eye color down to my cheek. Like your contour and blending up, take your eye and blend it down. Try it.
Oh.
You're going to be like, I have way too much color on my cheek. No, you don't.
Okay. Wow. Thank you.
Said no one. Said no one ever. It's so funny because you opened your palette up, Anastasia, and that hot ass pink in the middle. I like smudged that all over my cheek. That's one thing I will say, Amethyst. I don't see enough blush, but you still killed it.
I'll be right with you. Hold on.
We're gonna read each other after the break. Don't you worry.
Which one? Which color? Which color?
All of them. All of them. So literally, Amethyst. Literally, I have a. It's from. So NYX Cosmetics makes it. They used to do the single pan eyeshadows, and they're like no joke, like this big, huge.
I have that one.
And they were the neon. They were called the Electric Neon brand. There's yellows, purples, pinks. So I used the hot neon pink is what it's called from the NYX. And it's eyeshadow, and I use that for my blush. And literally the one day I went on NYX, and they were like, "We don't make this anymore." I'm like, ah! So I went on eBay, and luckily there was a cosmetic store in like New Jersey or something that was selling them. I bought 10 of them because they had them on sale for $3. So I bought 10. So they're stacked under my sink in my bathroom where I get ready, and I'm like, I need this neon pink for my blush.
Is it a clear square container?
Yep.
I have the same one. Yep.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That hot pink is like, for me, it's the perfect blush.
I mean, the James Charles hot pink is not bad. I use the hot pink, and I use the like raspberry red for the crease.
Okay.
Ooh, so I used your profile picture to do this. So.
Nice.
Well, kids, we do have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we are going to, when we come back, we are going to have a little Just Ask Jade, but we're going to play Just Ask Jade Roulette. So we're going to be having some fun. Keep those questions coming. We're going to get to as many of them as we can, but we will be back in just a few minutes.
Bye.
WLFE-DB.com, where you can find vodcast shows, podcasts, and more like Where's My Sage, Inside the Drag Closet, Across the Pond, Paratalk Radio, Just Cindy, and more. So go check out WLFE-DB.com, where talk radio is a whole lot better. Our shows are your shows, and that there makes for a great talk radio.
Hey guys and dolls, this is Casey DeVille, the better half of DeVille Inc., Baltimore, Maryland. If you're ever in Baltimore, stop in and see me and Tony. Invisible Bree, 5920 Eastern Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Give us a call if you're in the area at 410-400-9641, or look us up on the web at DeVilleInc.com. DeVille Inc., where we specialize in you.
Ted Van Son Jr. is a seasoned investigator and well-versed in the ways of paranormal investigation. He is now ready to share his ideas and unique approach with all of you. Flashlight, recorder, and comfortable shoes. Hit the ground running as you follow this easy step-by-step guide to a fun and thorough paranormal investigation, perfect for first-time and lightly seasoned investigators. Think outside the paranormal box. Learn all about the technology and techniques used back in the early days of paranormal investigation. You can find these valuable resources online at Goodreads, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, and Amazon. Get yours today.
Hi, I'm Jenna Grover. In the world of fashion, we get lost in the cost. Everyone wants that special piece of quality jewelry, but they can't afford it. Not on my watch. I sell handmade quality jewelry for a fraction of the price, and that includes jewelry made of sea glass, natural stone, crystal beads, glass beads, Bigfoot jewelry, and more. If you don't see what you want, email me, because I make custom jewelry too. Check out my website at gbythesea.com. Also, you can email me at jewelry@gbythesea.com.
You're listening to WLFE DB Radio. Now, back to our program.
Well, hello there, kids. Welcome to Just Ask Jade, the segment where you can ask a drag queen anything. Nope, I turned the wrong way. It goes like that. Anyway, so as many of you know, I used to have my YouTube series called Just Ask Jade, and I would answer questions that would be emailed into me all the time. So that's what my segment is going to be. So if at any point anybody out there wants to send me a question you would like answered, you can always go to, it's at the end there, ijustaskjade@gmail.com, or you can head over to my website, www.jadedevere.com, and you can always submit questions anonymously. A lot of folks did use that feature, but tonight I want to do something I like to call Just Ask Jade Roulette. So I'm going to ask everybody out there. I'm going to go with the first answer I get in the chat over here. Pick a number between 1 and 34. 1 through 34. I did have more episodes than that, but we're going to go back to one of the questions we got back when Just Ask Jade was live. I did just get a message as well from Teddy. Mention, if you would, about the LGBTQ Friends channel on WLFE-DB Radio. That is right. We now have an LGBTQ Friends channel. So make sure you check in there. It is going to be rebroadcasting Inside the Drag Closet, Across the Pond, and Everything Yet Nothing with T-Roy. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, the first number I got was 33. So let's find episode 33. And okay. Oh my God. This is from one of our Woo girls. And these are a lot of questions. Oh my God. We're gonna pick one of these questions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Pick a number between 1 and 2. Actually, I'm going to go down the list. The first number between 1 and 12 was from Brian. That is question number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Ooh, here we go. So tonight's question is going to be, what are your thoughts on queens removing their wigs on stage? Not like when Sasha Velour did it in the season 9 finale. That was art, and it went with the performance. My personal thought, every drag performer has had a mishap. I've had my wig fall off before. I tried to make it part of the number, but I failed miserably. I also had long hair at the time, so I wasn't super bothered. I was doing a high energy dance number. It was Pride. I was out in the sun, and I knew I popped into a cartwheel. I felt it slip, so I grabbed it and chucked it, whipped my natural hair around, and made it part of the routine. I do know a lot of performers who will frequently take their wig off just for shock value. I'm not a huge fan of that. Again, unless it goes with the number. So that's my 2 cents on that. But I want to bring back the girls and have all of them answer that question as well. So let's bring them all back. We've got Amethyst, Scarlet, and Anastasia.
Hey.
So, what are your thoughts on queens taking their wigs off on stage?
Well, I'm putting on more blush for Scarlet. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, I see the pink. Okay, yes, girl. It's working.
There we go. She's coming, girl.
Yes. She got the NYX neon pink. Yes.
I got you, bitch. I got you. But yes, taking your wig off. You know, for me, for drag is all about an illusion. When you do certain things on stage to break that illusion, you're breaking the entertainment factor of what you're presenting. Now, that being said, God, I cannot do anything with these. That being said, like Sasha Velour, she did something artistic to where the rose petals fell down over her, and she's usually a bald queen anyway. So the fact that she had hair on was the odd part for her. You know, because that's her shtick. That's what she does. But I don't like when the illusion is broken. Now, if you want to pull your wig off and have another wig underneath, as we've seen on Drag Race several times, yes, because you're changing your look and it's still very entertaining. But if you're just whipping your wig off and you got your boy hair, it takes me right out of what you're presenting. You know,
so you don't like Joey J? That's what I'm hearing right now.
Yeah, yeah, facts. Exactly. Yeah, it's about an illusion, and so if you're doing that, make sure what you're doing is a part of the entertainment factor, and not just, oh, my wig's coming off, my boy hair in a scrunchie. You know, so yeah, that's my thoughts. Enjoy.
That's fair.
I feel that. I feel that. Now, of course, if it's part of the number, like I'm thinking automatically, like you're doing "This Is Me," "I Am Beautiful," some kind of number about me being like my authentic self. Okay, work, girl. But let me just tell you, it looks even better when you do something like that one bitch Dana Cass did, where she did her whole face in one number, put a wig on, had the whole outfit on, and was like, bitch, this is me. I'm that talented bitch. So like, it kind of, I guess I'm kind of lumping two things in one. Like sometimes there are queens who take their wigs off and they're like, yes, this is great. This is me. You know, I'm showing my authentic self. I'm a man, or I'm a person. I'm a genderqueer person. I'm a non-binary person. Underneath of all of this, you know. Yeah. But like Amethyst said, it's a fantasy. Like, why are you going to tear apart your artwork? I don't know.
Yeah. And Anastasia, to touch on that real quick, if you ever get out to Las Vegas, go see Divas Las Vegas with Kenneth Blake and all of those famous celebrity impersonators. Coco Montrese is a part of it as well. At the end of every show, Kenneth Blake comes out and he performs the song. I don't know if it's from Cabaret. Jade, maybe you will know. What Makes a Man a Man?
Oh my God. I'm having my theater geek card taken away.
That's okay. He basically sits in a fake vanity that doesn't have a mirror, so it's you're supposed to be looking at him doing his stuff, and he's slowly taking his makeup off. You know, something like that. You know, what makes a man, and he starts as a glamorous, beautiful woman, and just slowly, lashes come off first, wig comes off, makeup comes off, and within 45 seconds, he's in a suit and loafers as a man. and it's really impressive. Like when you're doing stuff like that, it's artistic, it's entertainment. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
But
Go ahead.
who was that one girl on Drag Race who what was her name? She was a black girl, very skinny, had like a yellow afro that was dark rooted.
Milan.
Milan. When Milan took when she took that wig off and then she started ripping her drag off, I was like, this is messy.
Yeah.
That's all this is. This is just messy. You look a fool. And though you may be feeling passionate in the moment, look back, baby girl, and never do that again.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't even do drag anymore, unfortunately.
Really?
Well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well.
Well, and I guess I can kind of understand. Like the music was born this way, but it was just I've seen drag performers do "If I Were a Boy" by Beyonce, and one of our local performers. It's beautiful to watch Trixie do this. She starts off coming out in a gown, the hair will come off, the dress will come out, and she will frequently do this number where she has her junk in her hand, and that's it. Buck ass naked on stage.
Wow.
Yeah. How about you, Scarlett? How about taking wigs off?
I mean, I think like obviously if it's part of your number, you know, we've all all the answers given so far, you know, with the Sasha Velour rose petals, or you know, doing the If I Were a Boy, or you know, like what Amethyst said out in Vegas. Like if it's part of your number, I can understand it, I can see it. Like that's the point. That's what you're trying to, you know, emulate to the crowd. Then yeah, go ahead, take your wig off or take all your makeup off, whatever. It's part of the number. But if it's just lazy or sloppy, or you don't have it planned and it's all mistakes left and right, then to me that's just kind of cringy.
Yeah, because it shows. Like
it shows. Yeah.
Room.
And don't do it for shock value. Like if that's your gig, I take my wig off during my numbers. Girl, get a different gig.
Yeah.
Learn how to do a high kick, bitch. The fuck.
I'm 42 and I will cartwheel into a split during a ballad, so deal with it.
Yes.
I mean, I might not get back up, but I will do it.
That's fine.
You will hear for the next 5 minutes. I've missed that sound so much. I've missed that.
Jade DeVere leaving the stage is an experience because it's always just, thanks everyone. Why did people fuck me? We got a really good question here from Teddy, and we've answered this once on the show, but I want to hear everyone's answers. If you could drag up any male celebrity, who would it be, and who would you make him look like out of the four of us?
So any male celebrity, who would we pick to put in drag?
Actually, let's make that even a broader statement. Any celebrity whatsoever.
Oh, like we have to pick one?
Yep.
Damn.
Ooh, I got mine.
Go for it.
I want to see, because this man is a chameleon. I want to see Samuel L. Jackson in drag.
Oh.
And I would love to see him with. Ooh, I love to see him like all of us, but I'd love to see him in a Scarlet Overkill beat.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Could you imagine?
Okay.
We've already seen a few pictures of Donald Trump. I mean, who? 46. 45 or whatever.
She doesn't go here anymore.
Yeah.
She doesn't go
We
here.
don't know her.
Those were 2 pictures, though. I cannot tell a lie. She makes a good drag queen.
So for me, I am going, Anastasia, since you said that, that inspired me to think of, he's no longer with us, But Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh yeah.
Yes, smile moment for Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
And I would totally put him in your paint, Anastasia. Absolutely, because he's always embodied such big, masculine, manly characters, and I bet you he would like Latrice Royale. Yeah.
Yes.
I want the biggest, butchest, blackest mother, and turn that out. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm sorry if I keep winking at you all. I literally glued my eyebrow open or my eyelid open. So yeah, I don't mean to keep going like this to you, but
how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to Inside the Drag Closet.
How you doing?
How about you, Scarlett?
Oh my gosh! Oh, there's so many celebrities, so many people. Who do I want to see? I don't know. Honestly, the first thing that popped in my head, just because I don't know if you've all seen it yet, but she did it virtually. Obviously, Anne Hathaway was on Drag Race last Friday, and so like I said, it was virtual, but she visited the workroom and all that stuff. And I love her. Like, obviously, my favorite movie is That Worst Part. So like, I would love to see either her or Meryl Streep in full drag. One of them. In full drag.
Wow.
And
I feel like we've already seen Meryl Streep in full drag.
No.
Into the Woods.
But I'm saying if Anne Hathaway, that was the choice, I would probably do her in either Anastasia, Amethyst, whatever, but Meryl Streep in my drag. Ooh. Could you imagine?
No.
Yes. Gorgeous.
We got this question a few months ago, and my answer had already done drag, and my answer was Patrick Stewart.
Yes.
Come on, Kellyanne Conway.
Yeah.
Literally.
And I was like, Sir Patrick Stewart is sickening, but already done drag. So I would go to the next best thing. I would want to put a Scarlet Overkill mug on Sir Ian McKellen.
Oh.
Come on. I love it.
You shall not swerve.
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's what I want to see.
That's hilarious.
You know what's crazy? It was very difficult for me to find a male performer. Like, I do not I don't engage in that rhetoric. I don't engage in that I only watch I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Charmed, Charlie's Angels, Totally Spies for my young crowd out there. Like, I really only fucks with like female protagonists and female singers.
Anastasia, when you said Charlie's Angels, like old school, like the 70s or like the new.
Because I feel like they use I don't really like the old Charlie's Angels because all they did was shoot guns at each other. And I'm like, where is the Kung Fu, baby?
Where's the Kung Fu?
Where is the martial arts? Like, what? My favorite game to play was the Charlie's Angels I think it was Charlie's Angels Full Throttle or something like that. It was for the GameCube. I loved playing that game on the GameCube.
That's funny.
I remember when it was such a big thing. We're totally going off on a tangent, and I don't care. It's our show. It was such this big thing when people were playing the original Nintendo games. People are playing Metroid, and they're loving it. And then at the very end, they're like, Samus was a woman? I've been playing a woman this whole time?
But for real, that honestly, like that in and of itself opened the eyes for so many like nerds, like not nerds, but nerds, geeks, video game gamers and all that kind of stuff to say, wow, women can do more than just cook and clean. Like, unfortunately, it took playing a game where you played as a male character that turned out to be a female to change some people's minds. Crazy.
Yeah.
But it was such a big thing. And then Super Mario Brothers 2, you could play as Peach all of a sudden, which her original name was Princess Toadstool, and I don't think they've ever commented on that again. But
they must not have. A little while ago, I said something about Princess Toadstool, and they're like, "Who?" I'm like,
"What?"
They're like, "You mean Peach?" I'm like, "No, Princess Toadstool." Like,
one of the same. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have female fighting game characters to play, or female video game characters to play. Like, every fighting game I played, like Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, Street Fighter, baby girl, if I was not playing Chun-Li, what's her name? Sonya Blade. Like,
speaking of, have you seen the new movie trailer?
Yes.
It looks so good. I cannot wait.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen it yet.
That, and have you seen the Cruella movie trailer?
Girl, now I've seen that one.
As long as they don't Harlequin that shit, that'll be good.
Exactly. You know what? I just watched that Harley Quinn movie for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was so this is what we was hyping up.
Yeah.
Oh girl, I was so disappointed.
I'm a little over movies making the bad guy the good guy. Like, I liked Maleficent when I didn't know her backstory and she was just this hateful bitch.
No,
you didn't invite me. Well, your child's gonna die now.
Right.
I'll give you time. I'll let you fall in love with them first, and then the bitch is gonna die.
Yeah. Right.
I like the Maleficent. That's one of the only ones that I actually enjoyed hearing the backstory, because I was like, well, fuck everybody else in this kingdom. This dude is trash. Like, that is the one place. If I have a redeeming story where I'm like, oh, so you're a victim. Have y'all heard that TikTok noise? So you're a victim.
That's exactly when I went to see Wicked for the first time, because they literally take the story of the Wizard of Oz and turn it upside down.
Yes.
I was like, oh shit. Fuck
I
Dorothy.
literally I don't know. Maybe I'm like crazy. I need to see a therapist or something like that. But I listen to the Wicked theme, the Wicked soundtrack, and I just like weep. I sob, and I'm like, it's not fair. She didn't ask to be green. They're just treating her like shit.
Apparently, they're filming that.
Yeah, so good.
I hope they make that a movie, and they better not fuck it up.
Yes, bring Idina Menzel back.
Yeah, I want it to be animated. Like,
yes, yeah, sort of like the Six musical. I've seen like so many Six musical animations. I'm like, just bring it to like, come on.
Yeah.
So I just found out 2 of our people we would put in drag have already done drag.
What?
Sir Ian McKellen. Like, I died. I'm dead.
That outfit, I love
that so much. Like, that is who I'm going to be in 3 years.
3 years.
Not 3 years.
Yep. And I'm trying to find a picture now. And Hathaway has done drag as well.
Oh.
Where is it? And was a king for something.
Oh, wow.
Oh, was it the lip sync? Or like karaoke? I think it's lip sync for your life or whatever.
Let me get Serene out of here. Well,
the what is that called? I know we were talking about Anastasia. I don't know what the hell it's called though.
What? Channing Tatum was on it.
Yeah, and you like
lip sync battle with LL Cool J.
Yes, lip sync battle.
Yeah.
I know she did Wrecking Ball.
Oh, well then no.
Anne Hathaway did Wrecking Ball on that show.
Wait a minute. I just found Kristen Stewart and Anne Hathaway as boys.
Wow, love the Fu Manchu.
Right?
Why do they look like? Why do they look like 12-year-old boys on hormone therapy?
Right, literally. Oh my god, it reminded me of when was it season 11 with the one when Miley Cyrus was on Drag Race and she was like the pit crew member. She looked like a 16-year-old boy who just got hit puberty. Like facial hair was just growing, and I'm like, why does she look like that? It's so bad.
Right?
Yes, Miley Cyrus. Shout out to her. She's such an ally.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miley Cyrus, especially for this new album she has out, Plastic Hearts.
Yes.
Did I think I would be a Hannah Montana fan? Never in my life. Her Plastic Hearts album is the tits. It has Joan Jett, Stevie Nicks, Billy Idol. Who else is on it? Dua Lipa's on it as well.
Yes.
Blondie. Like, she has the 80s icons. She literally with this album. I am such a huge fan, and when that album or that tour releases, I'll be in the front fucking row. I tell you what.
Yes.
Shout out to Miley. I gotta give it.
You know what? Talking about albums though, this bitch Rihanna needs to drop something. How long has it been? It's been at least 15 years.
I have a question, Amethyst. Because I ask a lot of people this. So now, I like Miley Cyrus, and I've been listening to her music for years. Like most artists, they have the ups and downs. Sometimes some of the albums or songs, you're like, eh. But, you know, depending on how much you like them and how invested you listen to it anyway. Like, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate from this, so don't sue me. If you do, take me to Judge Judy because I want to meet her. Yeah. But like, for example, like Gaga, like the Joanne album, I wasn't a fan because it was very slow, you know, like country-ish. Yeah. So I wasn't a fan, but I still got it, listened to it because, you know, I'm a Gaga stan. Yeah. But my question is, so for Miley Cyrus, like, do you feel like you liked this album and really got hooked on it because of the 80s vibes or no?
Okay, so I'll go back an album. Her Bangers Club album.
Okay.
Is when I first turned my head and said, okay, I see you. I see you. Bangers Club definitely turned my head for her. I am a huge 80s fan. Yeah. Huge 80s fan. And the fact that she has all these 80s icons on this album and she modernized it with her own style. I think it's that I appreciate most. She didn't copy anything. She made it better. She somehow, I can't believe I'm saying that, she made it better. Yeah. And that's the thing for me. Like I like cover songs. I like people that do that. But if you don't make it better than the original, I leave it alone. But she elevated, she reinvented these icons from the 80s, and she did it flawlessly. That entire album from track 1 to track 13. Yeah. Perfection. Please listen to it. Please go out and listen to it, everybody. If you have anything bad to say about Miley Cyrus, give this album a listen. It will tell you your life story. It's so good.
It's 80s. It's 80s in 2021 is what it is. Like it's so it's like it's modernized in the sense of like it doesn't sound like a typical 80s song, but like it's still 80s. It just
it's the vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Yeah. And the song, one of the songs that I like the most is Give Me What I Want. It sounds very similar to 9 Inch Nails' Closer. It also has hints of Phil Collins, that that whole breakdown thing that everybody loves. Yeah. In the Air Tonight. That's in the song too. She's marvelous. She's marvelous. I'm telling you.
Now I thought that you were gonna ask if you felt the same way about like her feelings. So like what I'm about to get into, and I'm about to get canceled. That's what I'm about to get into. And
Sis, you already got canceled for that white face. Don't worry.
Girl, I'm gonna be like, oh, no, but I very much so enjoy. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Don't cancel her.
Don't be.
But I love Nicki Minaj, even though she's problematic. You know, all the other things that everyone can talk about with her. But I also enjoy Cardi B. I love, Megan Thee Stallion. I love. Once again, I love my female protagonists.
Yes.
But I have to say, I really did not enjoy the last album from Nicki Minaj, the Queen album. I don't know if y'all have heard of it.
Yeah.
But so many of the songs on there are just like the song that she did with Foxy Brown. Honestly, trash. Throw it away. I enjoy like maybe 3 or 4 of the songs. I enjoy LLC, Barbie Dreams, that song where she talks about something about being rich or being royal or something like that, and like one other song. But everything else, honestly, I tried. And let me tell you, like I tried very, very hard because I listened to that song from Cardi B, Up, and I didn't like it at first, but I kept on listening to it. I listened to it like for a week straight, and now I love the song. I love the song now, but I just couldn't do it with her Queen album.
I honestly have not heard it.
Don't.
Save yourself. Don't do it.
I appreciate Nicki Minaj for everything that she is. Sure, she's controversial, whatever. That's her thing. When Cardi B came out, I was like, Cardi's coming for your gig, honey. And she did. And she came for it. I like Cardi because she has that Spanish ethnicity to it. It's not necessarily hip hop. If I'm saying that right, if I'm being offensive, get over it. But yeah, I kind of like Cardi B better than Nicki Minaj.
I do too, only because, oh my God, everyone laughs when I say this, but it's so true. She's like the Tammy Brown of rap stars. She's so fucking kooky. She's so kooky. The things she says and the way she talks, it's like half of it doesn't make sense, but you're invested from start to finish because even though she's batshit like Tammy Brown and kooky, everything she does is good, so you're invested.
Yeah. Well, but did you see, talking about her being kooky, did you see the interview that I think it was Jimmy Fallon did with her? And he was like, so like, Cardi, what is this song? What is Up about? And she was like, well, you know that when you have, like you're constipated and you're trying to poop and your poop is up and it's stuck, that's what it's about.
Next on Affirmations with Anastasia. Constipation.
That's a shit right there that I'm talking about because I'm like you, Anastasia. The first time I heard the song, I didn't even know she had a new song out, but I was driving to work like maybe 2 weeks ago or whenever the song came out, and the reason I heard about it was because they were talking about it on the radio. They were saying how she was getting a lot of shit for her music video because there was just like a bunch of people like a bunch of women basically half naked, like making out with each other. Like, you made a music video with a bunch of people making out during a pandemic? What? And so she got shit for the music video. But anywho, that's when I first heard about the song, and I'm like, I gotta listen to it. So the first time I did, I was like, this song is kind of blah, but like 3 days, it's been on repeat, and I'm like, this is my shit right now, yes. And now I'm about poop. See, Tammy Brown shit right there.
Yes.
That's why I like Cardi too, because she does not hide the fact that she came from nothing. She was a stripper, and now you know what? Someone found her, and she got money now. She's still herself.
Yeah, exactly.
She's not afraid to say, I got my teeth done, I got my titties done, I got money now. Wouldn't you? Like, right. You know what I mean? So yeah, she's so authentic. That's why I like.
I love Sharonda's comment. Cardi didn't really change for money.
True.
Yeah, exactly.
I know I wouldn't change for money. That is a lie. I would change a lot. If
I'd still be me. I would just have money.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
So it's funny to go back a conversation because we were talking about celebrities in drag, and this one always cracks me up. Cassie pointed this out. Did anyone notice Glenn Close in Hook in drag?
Hey, what?
Glenn Close is in Hook.
Love that movie.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's in Captain Hook, like that Hook.
That's Glenn Close.
No, stop it right now.
My whole life is over right now.
The character is called Gutless the Pirate, and that is Glenn Close. That's why the character only goes. Yeah.
I was
Chest wig and everything.
many years old when I found that out. Wow.
I was 22nd year old when I found that out. Yep. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Right?
I had no idea.
Well, and it's so crazy because, like, how many other people, like, because obviously we know about Shakespearean times, but, like, how many people play characters opposite their gender identity or their assigned sex of birth, and it's like we just never know about it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
did Murder Mystery a couple weeks ago, and I played a woman the whole time. Because I
yes.
was the only one who could go in and not rehearse.
Well, look at you. You're beautiful.
There's
The
that
best
too.
part about the show is I'm in a mask the whole time, and I learned my lesson. Because last time I was like, oh, I'm in a mask. I don't have to shave this area. Then I grabbed my drink and I went, oh, shit.
It's a man,
Can't take a
Maury.
drink
It's
of
a
drink
man. That's a man, Maury.
Mess.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
Oh,
How you doing?
So we have a couple more questions. I'm really enjoying these. We had a ton of questions. We derailed so hard tonight, and I regret nothing.
Nope. Keep it rolling.
Exactly. So Deirdre wants to know, what are your thoughts on the song WAP?
There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this. I love it.
love it.
Love it.
Not that certified freak.
Freak.
7 days a
a week.
That's right.
What?
Switch my wig up, make it feel like it's cheating. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So thoughts on WAP, and maybe it's because I'm a gay man. I don't know. At first I was like, ew. I was like,
Yeah.
But
She said macaroni in a pot, and I ran to the toilet.
in the same respect, power to my women out there. Power to my women.
Yeah.
Power to my bitches. You know what? Guys can walk around grabbing their junk, talking about their junk, blah, blah, blah. It's this big when it's not. You know what?
Don't talk about that. Don't talk
Pop
about
that
it.
pussy, bitches. Pop that pussy. Whatever. You know, it is what it is. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love WAP. WAP is a cute little number.
My only issue with it is I don't like the P word. Other than that, I'm like, more power to you for using it.
It scares me a little bit. I get a little squeamish.
I do. I am that gay.
No, girl. I live my full fantasy over here. You remember last week whenever Scott was on, he was petting that pussy? I told him he could come over here and pet mine.
You sure did. Sure did. You sure did. You sure did. You had no shame last week. Man,
No shame. I saw that Sherman picture of him.
Oh. Oh, there's more of them out there and more of him out there.
I'll be on the lookout.
Full disclosure, like, Scott is one of the greatest people on the planet. When he had me do him up in drag for the big reveal party and the end of the documentary, literally, like, we grabbed a dress. I believe it was Mandy Lee Welsh's dress. I did his makeup, and then he was like, "Can you help me get into this?" We go back to like one of his photo areas. He just got buck ass naked to get into this thing, and I was like,
Penis.
You were like, no.
10. I was not prepared.
10.
10's across the board.
What's his number?
10, Anastasia. Woo.
Girl.
Calm down, baby. Calm down, girl.
Look,
We might be doing a project with him soon, just so you girls know. We're going to talk about that after the show. But we have another fun question here, and I love this question, and I want to turn this into a project. So Teddy wants to know, how fun would it be to see a cartoon of Inside the Drag Closet as superheroes? And what would our powers be?
Ooh. Shape-shifting.
Shape-shifting?
Shape-shifting.
No, that's boring. That's boring.
Oh, damn it.
That's already your superpower, girl. We shapeshift all day, every day.
That's what I'm saying. Wait a minute.
We got that down.
A minute.
Well, I would like to see us do Powerpuff Girls. I know that there's 3 of them and there's 4 of us, but like it's my fantasy to see us as Powerpuff Girls, to see us as the Winx Club, to see us as like the Scooby Gang. Like I just want to see us like just gay and cartoonish. But
Yeah.
For my superhero power, I think maybe I would do like maybe invisibility. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, the Powerpuff Girls thing would be cute. Yes, there are 4 of us, but Scarlet could play him. You know what I mean?
Ooh, okay.
You would
That, wait a minute.
version of him. Oh, that'd be so good. So good. Like claw hands and all. But if I were a superhero, I can't help it. Storm's my bitch. I would control the elements. I'm very astrological, very into elements. You know, I'm a Pisces, water, fish, all that stuff.
Yes.
The weather would be mine. Yes.
Work. Wait, I'm about to change my answer because my answer is boring now. Wait a minute.
I liked the shape-shifting one for you, actually.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Well, you know, I'm every woman, so.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing. Would you be limited to human forms?
Oh, no. Because sometimes you gotta be a dildo, sometimes you gotta be a vibrator.
She talk about Wonder Twin powers activate. I'm a bucket of water. Great. Come on.
Yes.
Wonder Twin
I
activate.
always found that funny. I'm like, why are you a bucket of water? What you gonna do now? Like,
Oh my god. Yes.
How about you, Scarlett?
Oh my. I don't know. A superpower. Like the first one that came to my head was invisibility. Just because I want to, like, when I walk around and like give people dirty looks and things like that, they don't know that I'm doing it. So there's that part.
Yes.
But I don't know. Everything's so. I'm like going through like superpowers. Like, you know, you think of like the typical superheroes like Superman then have, but I'm like, flying's boring. Ew, nobody wants to do that. Like,
I do.
I can get on a plane. Like,
I would want to. You know what superpower I've always wanted? Because I whenever I was in like 3rd grade, this teacher said it, and it stuck with me since. I wish I had the superpower of every time I go to the store, I can reach in my pocketbook and pull out the exact amount of change or the exact amount to pay. And that has stuck with me.
wow.
She's an
Like, I
extreme couponer. That's great. Ooh.
Listen, it's selfish. There you go. But then you could like buy whatever for everybody because it's not the amount of money that you have because you're working or something like that. It's just anytime you reach into your pocketbook, they say it's $15.75. There you go.
That's all I got.
Oh,
You
That
can
would save
literally
so
just
much time.
take your purse and be like, I got that.
Exactly.
Shit.
That's the superpower that I wish. Like, if I could have one thing in real life.
My superpower is matching my bag with my outfit.
Yes. Yes. Did you make that dress tonight then?
No, baby. I don't own a sewing machine at all. This was actually made by ibuprofen. Like,
okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years ago. So
I was going to say, people have changed their opinions about this ibuprofen.
Mm-hmm.
we'll leave it at that. Love her and love everything I have from her. So is what
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
Someone pointed out they'd like to see us as the Justice League characters.
Ooh.
I'm liking this. I need to.
Yes.
We're gonna find some artists out there.
Yes. I saw something that said something about like Marvel characters are like family, DC characters are co-workers, and X-Men characters are queer people who have sex with one another and
So
are best friends. And I was like, wow. So maybe we should do something X-Men style.
I like that. See, I was a nerd a while ago, and I like in all that time that I was sitting around my house with not much to do. I found the website Hero Forge, and I made the 4 of us as Star Wars characters.
Where has this been?
Oh, that's right.
I don't think you were there that night, but I just got the pictures. So, Anastasia, I had you listed to be a Jedi.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that's so cool.
The cool thing about the site is you can design the character and then you can order it, or you can order the programming to have it 3D printed.
That's cool.
I made
so cool.
Scarlet was a Sith warrior.
Of course, I'm a bad guy.
Oh, she looks so
I was a senator.
Oh yes.
And Amethyst cracked me up.
Why?
She was a bounty hunter.
Yes.
Yo.
That's a man, Maury.
What?
That's a man. She got some thighs, girl.
Mhm.
Lord,
You know thick thighs make the sun rise, girl.
that's right. Accelerate.
I also did another one where we were all Dungeons and Dragons characters because I have no life whatsoever.
No.
And I was like, what am I going to do with all 4 of us? This is just sheer boredom. It was trending for a while on Facebook. There's 2 of them. Where's the other 2? There's Scarlet. Now I can't find mine. Well, first it was Anastasia was our paladin.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Those colors.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah.
They just updated their site. It used to be just all grayscale, but now you can get them pre-done
Wow.
in whatever color scheme you want.
Wow.
Where the hell is my... Of course, I can't find my own. There it is. Amethyst was a sorcerer.
Oh man.
Yep, in very sensible shoes.
I know, flats. I'm like, bitch. Don't do me like that.
Scarlet's was fun because they just added the warlock, but there are many different types of warlocks. So she was a warlock who made a pact with fairies.
Very nice.
And so she had mystical powers.
It's pink. I'm here for it.
Yay.
And where's your
Arthur's
game?
wife, I was a bard.
Oh,
Love it.
that's cute.
That's
That's
you.
really
That's
cute.
cute. Yeah.
So sound up in the comments. Would you guys like to see some figurines of us? Would that be something that you'd be interested in?
Would you like an action figure of us? You want to play
Right.
with us at home? I know you do.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to play with me at home, I actually have a blow-up doll site. But that's for after hours.
That's a
So,
lot of latex, girl. That's a lot of latex. I'm just
Blow up, girl.
You're gonna run out of breath, blow you up, girl. Like,
you
Well,
I'm
this
her
has been a
mommy
lovely
now,
evening,
so I
and I
can.
fucking hate all of you.
Yeah.
you're gonna pass out, but when you wake up, you're gonna have a voluptuous woman right beside you.
We're gonna have a good old time. Good old time once you catch your breath.
Yes.
I love you, daughter. Don't you worry. I love you. I got you.
Oh, what is this? Inside the Drag Closet as restaurants. Anastasia is McDonald's, Amethyst is Wendy's, Jade is Starbucks, and Scarlet is Waffle House after the gig.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to fight that one because Starbucks runs through my veins. I don't know about you, Jade, but
And I don't drink coffee.
yeah. Sorry, I'm Starbucks.
I had Starbucks today too. Recognize
Yes.
So wait a minute. Why am I McDonald's? Because wait a minute.
Baby,
Because
have you looked in the mirror today?
you right.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Today,
I'm
I'm
loving it.
loving it.
I gotta go.
Bye.
Oh my God.
You know what?
I'm on McDonald's on this right now.
I'm cheap and always reliable.
yeah.
And I love
Except I'm never on time, so don't ask for that. But
cheese and a McDouble.
Oh my God.
See what happens when we're not ourselves, everybody? We get
Right? We've all just lost it. Well, girls, this has been such a fun evening. This was such a fun experience. We're definitely going to be doing this again.
For sure.
We have reached 10 o'clock, so we are going to wrap up a little bit.
Okay.
But I want to give everybody a chance to say goodnight to everyone, and we'll start with Anastasia.
And I'll be right back.
All right.
sounds good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, gentlemen, and datems. Have a wonderful evening. Be good. Get tested for HIV. Get tested for STI. You know what? Actually, I gotta say something real quick. If you call into a medical professional and ask for medical advice, please listen to that medical professional. Because I just had someone tell me, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about," da, 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 da. And I was like, "Bitch." I didn't really say that because I don't want to lose my job. But I was like, "Bitch, this is my bread and butter. You are not going to, this STI would not pop up out of nowhere. Like, you obviously was doing something around the corner." But yes, just please go get tested for STIs. And the thing is, the most important thing about getting tested for STIs is the fact that you're going to get tested and you're getting treated. That's all that really matters, bro. It don't matter what the results are. Do it. Just do it. But other than that, you all stay fabulous, stay fat, stay pretty, stay fabulous, stay professional, and stay lovely. And also, don't do whiteface unless you're going after Marie Antoinette and Jade.
God damn it. Oh.
Yeah, never leave nothing nice.
Right. Scarlett, do you have any last words for the kids this evening?
Yeah. First of all, what a fun and interesting experience tonight was. I'm excited to try Jade and Amethyst's face. We'll see how that goes. Until then, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting us every week. Remember to stay safe and stay happy and positive and healthy. Wash your hands, wash your ass, be kind to one another. And lastly, always remember that to do a good drag, you do not need eyebrows.
So true. So true.
Yep. Alrighty, Amethyst, any last words for everyone?
First off, I first want to say happy birthday to my girl, to my Jade.
Yeah.
To my sister, to my, most importantly, my friend. Happy birthday to you. This cake is for you. I'm still gonna eat it, even though it's for you. But make a wish, baby. Make a wish for your birthday, please. Look at
Thank
that. See? You did it, girl. Good job.
Yes.
Very good job.
Wow.
So happy birthday to you, my sister. I love you to death.
Thank you.
To everybody out there watching tonight, thank you for enjoying us. Thank you for making us the success that we are and continue to be. To my fellow co-host, Anastasia, my daughter, my lovely, you're gorgeous and you're beautiful no matter what color your face is. To my sister, Scarlett, thank you for allowing me to replicate you tonight and to take myself out of my own element. And to know that colors are beautiful in all shapes and forms and sizes. So it was great to be here tonight. To my sister Jade, happy birthday. I love you as always. To all of you out there watching, I love you. Thank you for making us what we are. Stay safe. The normal is on the horizon. Keep doing what you're doing, and whatever you do, do it with light and love. I love you. Mwah.
Aw. Thank you, sis.
I'm going
I want to say a huge thank you to the three of you for this fun, ridiculous journey tonight. This was amazing. I feel really fucking pretty. Like,
Aww.
I'm feeling myself a little bit.
Oh.
I like feeling myself.
I love it.
But yeah, I hope everybody out there had a good time. We answered so many questions tonight, and we so derailed, and I regret nothing.
A lot.
I want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in this evening. Again, make sure you are checking out our LGBTQ Friends channel on WLFE-DB Radio. If you like the merch that we've been putting out, you can always find that at www.jadedevere.com/merch. All proceeds go right back into the show so we can keep giving you an amazing, amazing show that we put a lot of heart and soul into. We thank you all for watching and subscribing. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel. Follow us over there because this is a world based on algorithms, and the more you watch, the more you share, the more we get noticed, and the more content we can bring to you. This upcoming month is going to be amazing. We have dedicated the entire month of March to drag kings. Super excited. Drag kings do not get the recognition they deserve, so we want to feature them and love them and just bring the love of kings to all of you. We've got the amazing Lacrosse Menendez joining us this month. My drag son is a he who I have not seen in years. I'm so excited to chat with them. We have a couple kings I found on TikTok. We have a whole episode that's going to be Kings of TikTok. We've got Jay Crimson and Dixon Cider are going to be joining us. And at the end of the month, you're actually going to get to see my lovely son, Mikel Bono, is going to join us on a co-host night when the four of us are going to be drag kings. It's going to be another makeup journey. That's what it's going to be. And the last Wednesday of the month, because there's 5 this month, we're going to be chatting with Trent Hexam, who is the host of Queering the Narrative, which is a new podcast that you can follow. Trent is an amazing performer. We've all known him for years. So make sure you tune in. We all love you. We adore you. But sadly, we have reached the end of our show for this evening. So, you know what it's time for. Say goodnight, kids!
Bye. Good night.
You've been listening to WLFE-DB.com, where our shows are your shows.